Hello, I'm Richard Coyne. I'm the Director of the MSc by Research in Digital Media and Culture, and this is...
I'm Pablo Martinez and I am a student of the same program.
Okay, we're just going to make a dash for Allison House. We're in Chambers Street at the moment. So let's go. Turning out the light. Now as we walk, Pablo, I take it you're not from around here. Where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Mexico.
Which part of Mexico?
Mexico City.
Uh-huh. And how long have you been here in Edinburgh?
For 8 months now, almost. Yeah.
And what brought you to Edinburgh?
Well, especially the city, I guess. I really wanted to live at the city, and I've been told that the university is very good,
so you heard about it by reputation. Yeah. You hadn't been here before. It's your first visit.
Yeah, this is my first.
So we just have to be careful of the traffic. This is one of the big Edinburgh double-decker buses, and they're heavy.
Yeah.
So you'd heard about the city, and you thought Edinburgh would be a good place to be.
Yeah, for a while. And yeah, I think that's the main reason I wanted to live outside Mexico for a short period of time.
Now you're doing a program or a course that involves looking at digital media and culture.
Yeah.
Could you say something about that interest? How long have you been interested in this area?
Well, I have been interested for a couple of years now. Before coming here, I worked at the university in Mexico. So
what were you doing there? You were teaching, were you?
Yes, it was a class on communications and technology. So it was mainly theory and digital media and general communication media.
What sort of people were you teaching?
Well, they were undergraduates between, I don't know, second and their last year. So it was a lot of fun. We had like a
they were university students, and yes. They would go out into what sort of areas?
Well, from journalists to, I don't know, filmmakers mainly. So it's, yeah, so it was mainly for communication studies. So,
communication studies.
Mm-hmm.
And what would you expect to do when you finish the course here? Go back to the same sort of area?
Well, maybe. Yeah, I would like to spend some time outside. I don't know, maybe in the UK for a while.
Uh-huh.
If I can get some, I don't know, a job, and then, yeah, maybe come back to Mexico and go back to teaching. And as well, I would like to work like in the educational, I don't know, industry.
Well, that explains a few things.
Yeah.
But I hadn't quite realised that was your interest before you came here. And so you've been in Edinburgh for about 10 months or so.
Yeah, or so. Uh-huh.
And where do you live in Edinburgh?
Well, I just recently moved. I moved to Newtown. It's nice. Before I used to live in the West End, very close to Tollcross.
And do you... So all of those places are fairly close to the centre of town.
Yeah.
Do you walk into town, into the university?
Yeah, I rarely take like a bus. It's a very nice city to walk around and just enjoy the view, and the people are nice.
Is the weather always as good as this? We'll just look at the weather.
Well, I wish, to be honest. No, it's more windy and rainy usually, but well, I mean, we have a pretty good weather the last weeks, so it's okay, I guess.
And what's the major difference between life here as you've experienced it and life in Mexico City?
Well, Mexico City is quite a big city. We have like over 20 million people.
Uh-huh.
So the main difference will be, I don't know, just changing between places and getting into a car and being stuck in traffic for a while. Whereas in Edinburgh, one can just walk around without worrying about traffic or anything. It's a small part, I guess. Like the rhythm of life, it would be the main difference in that sense.
How is the media different here than it is in Mexico, or is there any major difference?
Well, I think there is, especially, I don't know, mass media, especially TV, maybe. TV is more concentrated in Mexico City.
And what about in the city? well, not just media, but perhaps entertainment and social life?
Well, they share some parallels, but Edinburgh is also more about, well, there's a big like theater culture, which in Mexico is not that developed. We have theater, but not that much. There are some parallels in those terms.
Because you're here as a student, where perhaps you don't have, I don't know your personal circumstances, but maybe your means aren't as they were when you were in Mexico, when you were working. But have you managed to partake of the cultural life of Edinburgh?
Yeah, I have. Fortunately, there are like student discounts for some plays and concerts. So I mean, it's restrictive, but it gives you the opportunity as well.
Now we're about to go into this building here,
yeah,
which means we're going to be out of the sunlight, so we're making the most of it before we go in. But this is where the graduate school is for arts, culture and environment, and also the music department. And this is where many of Pablo's lectures are held. But let's just go inside and then we'll end this. Do you have your swipe card handy? With a bit of luck, somebody might beat us to it. So we're security conscious. That's it. We're in.